Hello there everyone, I'm Dresden, and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Online Vehicle Testing. Today we're going to be testing the BeeJay XL on our rally course. So we did the road course last episode, and for the 6th and final video, hopefully being uploaded on Valentine's Day for the premiere of the series, we're going to be testing the BeeJay on our rally course. And of course, at the end of this video, there will be a leaderboard for the first time, showing you both the sprint and rally times. I've decided to call this rally and the one around the map sprint, for like the titles and all that. Like this will be like probably the BeeJay XL sprint, and then we'll have the BeeJay XL rally, which would be this video, something like that. That's just my grand idea, and I think it'll be good. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys already know the gist. Time restarts every time we go over this bump. It's also when the time just started. You can see in the top right, we got the timer going. We got 5 numbers as well. That is lap number 1 through 5. And we will be keeping track, seeing which lap time is the best. Take that best lap time, put it in a leaderboard, compare it to the other vehicles we've run, and see what's the best. Now, I've already edited every video besides this one. They're all uploading. It's currently Friday, and Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so hopefully I can get this out in a day. I should be able to, but my internet is the only thing that I can foresee myself having an issue with, because my internet is quite slow, but we should be doing all right with it. This is the first purpose-built off-roader that we've driven in this series. Of course, we've only done 3 vehicles. We did the Rustin, which is a very like racetrack oriented vehicle. We've done the Oracle, which is a very just like commuter car, kind of like daily driver sort of vehicle. And now we're doing the BeeJay XL, which is a big off-road oriented, still like daily driver commuter, I'm sure, in the grand scheme of things. But we are running this as our 3rd vehicle, kind of the slower of the 3 options, to see, kind of get like a good baseline of like, here's what a quicker vehicle does, here's what a medium vehicle does, here's what a slower vehicle does. Though I will say, if you haven't seen the first 5 episodes at this point, go check them out. Number 1, that felt like a decent lap. Now I know we got a time established that I feel good at, so we'll have to try even harder for these next few laps to see how we do. Good start, hitting the wall a little bit. Yeah, good start. The Oracle and the Rustin's times in both the on and off-road portion of this are very close. I know that I had some major accidents with both of the vehicles, and so that hindered their times a little bit, but they are very close in time. I think you'll see in the leaderboard, if you haven't been keeping a track at home, on what their times are. But yeah, they are very, very close together in both. So I don't know, I'm starting to consider like maybe the Rustin shouldn't be a faster vehicle in my garage. It's a fun vehicle, it's definitely nimble, definitely has some really good handling, but when it comes to the actual speed of the vehicle and the off-road nature of it, doesn't seem very good. But what it lacks in that, it made up for in the handling department when the road course ended up taking it on the road. So I think we should be all right. With that vehicle, it should have gotten, you know, a middle of the run time compared to the other ones. I'm excited to see how this one does though, because this, I mean, it doesn't quite feel fast, but it feels like we're getting a good time. Again, this is the first off-road, like, purpose-built vehicle we've driven. It does have big off-road tires. I'm not quite sure if that actually makes a difference, or if that's just visual. Someone will have to let me know in the comments if they do happen to know. But this is definitely the most off-road oriented vehicle. I mean, it's got a winch on the front. Granted, I put the winch on there, but just look at this. Look at this vehicle. You can't tell me it's not off-road oriented. Now, unfortunately, it has begun to rain. The rain will make the mud a little bit more slick, and this road portion a little more slick. Now, the rain is going to be different for the on-road portion than the off-road. I feel like it won't matter as much when it comes to the off-road portion versus where it does here. We're slipping around a little more. Granted, I hit the handbrake there, but like, still, we might slide around a little more in the mud as well. I'm not quite sure. I think that first lap was really good though. Yeah, it feels like we're slipping around a little more. I feel like the first lap should have been a good enough time that I'm not too bothered about this if the rain does cause a big issue. But really, it feels, yeah, it's definitely slicker. I was going to say it feels fairly normal. It's definitely a little more slidey. But this thing is still doing well. Of course, I'm pretty sure this is all-wheel drive. Now, I have a good feeling the Oracle was also all-wheel drive, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's either all or rear. I don't think it's front-wheel drive, the Oracle. The Rustin was definitely rear-wheel drive. It had to be. But I know a lot of the vehicles in this game are, or at least behave, as all-wheel drive vehicles. So, that puts... what was I about to say? Wow, that puts what? Puts? Yeah, so that I guess puts, yeah, that puts this in a good spot. Because it's all-wheel drive. That was lap 3. I know I haven't been really talking. I think that was lap 3. This should be lap 4. I did say in the last episode, if I lose track of the laps, you'll see a big jump cut at the end of the 5th lap. And then I'll come back with the outro, like, after I finish the lap. So if this does happen to be the final lap and I just don't know it, oh, the rain must be dying down because our lights turned off. Yeah, and I just don't know it, then, oh well, this will be the last lap you see from me. But if this is only lap 4, which I'm pretty sure this is only lap 4, then you'll hear from me for another lap. And it looks like the rain definitely is letting up. Shows you that it's actually daytime. I know we were starting at like the crack of dawn, and yeah, it's currently brightening up. Finally, still light rain though. I don't think we'll get a lap with no rain, and I definitely don't think we'll get a lap where the ground isn't wet. But it's lighter, so if it was causing any issues, oh, first time we hit the pole in the BeeJay. That's unfortunate. It's alright. This lap I don't think was on track to be one of the best. I think that last lap was decent. I think the lap before that was even better, and I think the first lap was quite good. But I mean, it's all improvement, you know? The more I drive the vehicle, the more I improve. That's why I'm doing 5 laps. How did the window break? How in the world did that window just shatter? Oh, the rain's picking up again. Potentially. Or I'm just in the shade of, like, Chiliad or something. I don't quite know. Oh, yeah, I think I was just in the shade. Alright, we definitely need a break there. I was trying not to brake there before that last jump to see if I could. We rolled over. That was a very smooth rollover, though. We didn't brake like anything. Alright, now, I think this is the last lap. If it is not, then I will see you guys in the outro. But I'm pretty sure that this is the last lap. So, if you're still hearing this, then yay, I was correct. If you're not still hearing this, then boo, I was not correct. But this thing feels really good. Especially off-road. Low, we took that a little wide. Yeah, especially in the off-road portions, this thing does feel decent. Again, it's a big off-road SUV, so it makes sense that it feels decent, but there's definitely vehicles that will feel better, and I'm sure there's supercars even that will get a better time just by the nature of this game, you know. Like I said in, I think, the first episode, all the vehicles in this game are made to be driven both on and off-road for the most part, barring potentially the, I don't know, like the Ripley and the, like the PR4, any of those Indy cars, sorta. Other than that, I think, and they might even be designed with off-road in mind, but other than that, I think every vehicle in this game is kind of made to be a good balance between on and off-road. Most of them better on, but alright off. Just because there's so many missions, so much stuff like that where you do have to drive off-road. That was a nice, gentle rollover, and that ruined this lap's time. Also, we lost our door. But there's a lot of missions that will take you through off-roady portions, even though they're on-road missions. And so the vehicles that you're using still need to be decent off-road because they need to keep grip so that the missions aren't just, like, impossible. And so it kind of makes sense that they do decent off-road and that this might get beat by a supercar, which I can almost guarantee it will. But there is the end of that lap, and I'm pretty sure that was the final lap. If you're just rejoining me, hello, I got the laps wrong, but if you're not just rejoining me, I got the laps right, so sweet. Yeah, that is the run for the BeeJay XL. We lost our door and hit some other stuff on that last lap. I'm saying that just in case y'all didn't see it. But yeah, on to the leaderboard for the series for the first time. Let's see how all three vehicles did. From what I'm looking at now, I think I did a good job selecting like the fastest, medium fast, and the slowest. I think this might throw a wrench in it for the off-road portion, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to go ahead and find out. I will catch you guys in a minute. All right, everyone, and here we are with the leaderboard for the first time. So, of course, you can see we got the sprint and the rally in the same leaderboard, and I was right with the orders that I did, but it got close. So, for the sprint in first place, we have the Rustin with a time of 10 minutes and 48.25 seconds. In second place is the Oracle with a time of 11 minutes and 5.38 seconds. And then in third place is the BeeJay XL with a time of 12 minutes, 54.88 seconds. So BeeJay was close to 13 minutes. Rustin was kind of close to 11. You can see the Oracle and the Rustin, as I was saying, are pretty close. They're about what? I mean, they're a little farther off here. They're almost 20 seconds off, 17 seconds off, just about. So they're a little farther. But when we move over to the rally, you can see first place is the Rustin with a time of minute 45.5. Oracle is second with a time of minute 47.43, and third is the BeeJay XL with a time of minute 47.61. So these three times are very, very close to each other. We got minute 45 and then 47.47. These are less than 0.2 seconds off, which is crazy considering how far off these times are. But it really just shows you that the off-road vehicle does better off-road, which is what you would kind of expect to see. So there's that. And then, of course, the Rustin was 2 seconds faster, which might actually be a decent amount. We'll have to run some more vehicles and see. I'm especially excited to run like motorcycles. I have a couple motorcycles I want to run. Stuff like that should give interesting times for both of these. And we'll probably end up taking first place for at least the sprint. So it's a little bit cheaty almost. But we're testing all the vehicles. So if we're going to test the big vehicles, we got to test the small vehicles too. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. You can see I've got the leaderboard stretched pretty far down. I can't say we're going to make it all the way down there. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Can't say we're going to make it all the way down there, but it's prepared for it if we need to. If we need that much space. But this isn't like the BeamNG series, so if we do get down there, which hopefully we do, it'll take a very long time. I don't even know if there's that many vehicles in this game to drive, so we will find out. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Give me your feedback, like, subscribe, like if you liked it, of course, comment on it. Let me know what your favorite part was, what you think I should change, if anything like that. And yeah, until next time, this has been Dresden with Grand Theft Auto 5, testing the BeeJay XL in the rally, and then showing you all the leaderboard at the end. And we will upload these videos periodically. Of course, we just did 6 for Valentine's Day. You can see it's the 13th at 6 p.m. Hopefully we get there. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. And until next time, goodbye.